Hi, friends and clients. Uh, I'm going to tell you a very simple, secret way, a very effective way of finalizing a decision whether you should buy my courses or any other courses on the world or not. The simple, secret way is back down all the information that is provided, all the samples and view videos, etc. Whatever you have. Do you ask yourself this question? Do you personally believe whatever X amount you are spending on buying that course, whatever fees you are paying in purchasing that course, may it be $100, $500, $1,000, whatever course fees you are paying to purchase this online course training consulting, back down all the information and details that is provided, prima facie, do you think if you start implementing it, can you recover this initial $100 or $500 of the course fees that you invested, this initial investment that you initially invested in purchasing this online course training, whether it's mine or any other course training? If your answer is yes, if your prima facie gut feel wise, you say, yeah, if I start implementing this course is worth, or this on course training is worth $500 or $100 or $1,000. And if I start implementing it, prima facie, backed on all the information, details, sample videos and things, I believe uh, you believe that you can actually get a results and recover that initial $100, not the big profit. I'm talking not about the rosy pictures that me or any other course consulting training person gives you. I'm talking about the initial $100 that you have paid, $100, $500, $1,000 that you have paid in for that online course training consulting. The initial fees that you have paid for that online course training consulting, whether it's $500, $100, or $1,000, are you going to recover if you this initial investment of the course fees of $100, $500, $1,000? Backed on, if you start implementing it, backed on all the information that you have, if you prima facie, what do you think? If you from the deep within you think intuitively that, yeah, prima facie this is worth giving a shot, and you think you can recover that initial $100, $500, $1,000 initial investment in purchasing that course fees for the training consulting mix, then you should go ahead and purchase this course. So that is one of the very easy secret mantra, very effective, very result oriented thing. With this secret mantra, I borrowed personally from Rich Dad Robert Kiyosaki. When he in one of his YouTube channel, he was telling his secret, Rich Dad Robert Kiyosaki's secret of buying a real estate property. So I customize it for purchasing when it comes to online course, because I heavily spend most of my money on the online course training. So in knowledge, in acquiring more and more knowledge. So how a Rich Dad Robert Kiyosaki does, whenever a Robert Kiyosaki Rich Dad decides to buy a real estate, the secret mantra is here. So he evaluate the properties and he take a final decision backed on this, backed on all this profit and everything, all that analysis have been done. But when he's in the final decision making mode, he asks himself this one question, that okay, I have to purchase this real estate for $1 million and spend another $200,000 in renovating and makeover. So my total initial investment, Rich Dad Kiyosaki's initial investment on this real estate piece is $1.2 million. So the first thing he thinks is, can I really recover this? Backed on all the informations and all this thing, can he recover this initial $1.2 million speedily? And how? How can he recover this initial $1.1 million? Is it practically feasible to recover this initial investment of $1.2 million that he's investing in this real estate piece of real estate? After that, he just worries about this of recovering his initial investment of $1.2 million on purchasing that real estate piece of property, and profit and everything comes later at the back of his mind. So that is the approach. Ideally, that is the reason why he's so successful when it comes to real estate investing, and author of such international bestseller books like Rich Dad. So if this secret mantra have worked for him for purchasing real estate properties, what he worries about is his initial investment, how fast he can recover that. Can it practically possible to recover that initial investment of $1.2 million that he have invested in real estate? Then the same idea works very perfectly well for me personally when I purchase someone else online courses of $500, $300, $200, $250. So when I personally purchase, I ask the same thing, back down all the information and the free videos and everything that is provided. Prima facie, if I start implementing this course training, whatever is an online thing, do I believe that I can recover this initial investment of the course fees, the training fees, whatever it is, that whether it's $100, $200, $500, $1,000, if I start implementing and taking action, can I recover this initial investment that I made in terms of course fees and training? Just like and worry about the profits and net profits and how much it will be and all the rosy pictures that any and everyone gives. Uh, all that thing comes very later. If the answer is yes, I do normally go ahead and purchase that course. Like just and there's the same thing I recommend you to do this whenever you are planning and you are in a final decision making to purchase any online course, training, consulting. Makes is a simple secret mantra. How far do you think, back on all the details, prima facie, if you start implementing this, you can recover the initial course fees, the training fees of whatever $100, $500, $300, $1,000 that you have invested in it? Do you think when you start implementing, you can recover this initial investment on in terms of course fees, training? If the answer you personally believe is yes, then you should go ahead and purchase this course. So this works exactly whether should be ideally the secret mantra, whether you should be buying my online courses training or goddammit any other online courses training. And this thing I borrowed and customized from how Robert Kiyosaki, rich dad, decide to purchase a real estate property when it comes to $1.2 million, $5 million, $10 million. How he thinks exactly the same. How fast can he recovers the initial investment that he invested in the big piece of real estate, $1 million, $2 million, or $5 million? If the answer is yes, then he go ahead and shortlist that, finalize the decision. So same thing for the online courses training. Same thing works across almost every other industries when it comes to purchasing decision making process. So I believe this is interesting for you, and this is an interesting secret mantra. Many such things are taught. I teach and train you in my training and consulting programs. So hope let me know if you are interested and any feedbacks that you have.